So briefly, I just wanted to understand that you are in the physics department in CBIT, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So earlier in our discussion, you mentioned that you have been teaching since 1996. So that makes it 25 years of the entire teaching journey. Could you please walk us through this journey? What you have seen? What changes have you seen? What developments have you seen?
Okay, but maybe I think from 1996 to till 2004, I think just how things are going, according to that I am moving. But maybe after 2005 onwards, then I want to take the things according to my wish. So I think that is the change I observed in 2005. Let me tell one thing, exact reason for it.
Okay.
So I want to give an example as far as my teaching profession is concerned. See, actually, the relation between teacher and student is what here, just like what I can say, TSP, I can say, teacher, student, pair.
Okay.
Clear. For example, just I want to choose three best examples.
Okay.
What I give motivation and inspiration for my entire this journey, as per your question, right? Okay. So, for example, if you take Gandhiji and Gopalakrishna Gokhale, so this is the actual one teacher-student relation. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Vivekananda, teacher-student relation is there.
Right.
For example, Sri Rama and Hanumanta, same teacher-student relation is there.
Right.
Again, Arjuna, Sri Krishna. So,
Right.
but thing is, the role of teacher is what here. See, nowadays, I think for this tech-savvy generation, we have AICT rules, some evaluating bodies, and what in that market, according to market situation, this tech-savvy people are changing their style. But ultimately, whether they are happy, we don't know exactly. As per situation demands, they are moving, right? But what I felt in 2005, I think here, that time, Nalanda, Takshashila, I think here, these space so far I mentioned, right? So they don't have any rules, no AICT rules, no UGC, nothing, no syllabus, something, nothing is there. But only thing is, the teacher, the student, he has taken energy from student and he enlightened that entire universe. Means the ability of teacher is what here. He knows exactly that student excels in one particular direction. So he is shaping that intellectual beauty. And he's giving some benefit to society. In such a way, they molded students. So I think that is the one, molding point for me in this teaching profession. Bharadwaj.
Right, sir. So, sir, you were talking about energy that a teacher is taking from student, right?
Yeah.
So given the current situation wherein, there is online mode of teaching, online mode of education, how have the dynamics changed according to you now?
So let me tell one thing here. In our physical class, I think a real class, we used to discuss with students and we can observe their body language. Then we have interaction. They can see their face, feelings, everything, right? But when it comes to online, even in our real class, we can identify these bright student, he is intellectual student, he is little bit middle and he is little bit low. Like that we can identify and we can judge in real class. So I think a first bench, second bench like that. I need to tell one thing here. This is classroom. This is not home. Don't talk anything. So that those words we want to say in our real class. But when it comes to online, it's completely reverse. So they are staying at home. We are taking class online. So we should not say it's reverse. Just I want to say that point here. So that is home, right? We should not take class. Class should be taken in classroom. Is it clear? So I think both things are correct. But thing is here, how much you are utilizing that 1 hour, that is important. In online, everyone is last bencher. Everyone is last bencher. Exactly what they are doing in online, we don't know exactly. But it's very difficult to get students or to involve emotionally. It's very difficult. But I'm doing my level best by using certain, online quizzes. Means we want to engage student here. He should learn. For example, if I take 1 hour class in that year, so by doing some technical aspects here, some technology here, he should know something, at least 20 or 30 minutes class essence in that. So we are doing in that level. Bharadwaj. So still I'm doing. I am really new to this technology, but within 6 months, I think here I did my level best by searching internet and what are the how people are doing. Then in that way, why we can't do it here? So what are the softwares required here? How effectively we can teach? Then how we can make them emotional involvement in our teaching? How we can make them engage? I mean, these things I observed. I am doing my level best.
Okay. Okay. For a teacher, I think it is much more challenging because he needs to, get that motivation from inside, although he is not looking at any physical students in front of him, right? It is more challenging in this kind of scenario. Right? So let us get into more specific details. So what are your roles and responsibilities as far as the department is concerned towards the students?
So you're talking about online right now or total as a whole?
In general, what are your responsibilities in the department?
Yeah, see, I think here what I want to say here, actually for every student or for you or for me, I think your lifespan is almost 70 years. What I feel here, almost 27 or 28 years we can spend in academics. Means we can finish our MS or MSc or master degree, MTech or something. Then after that, we can go to market and we can choose some career or profession, whatever. So positive lifestyles and passionate career. So here I want to stress this point. Bharadwaj, please try to understand this here. So whatever career you are choosing after finishing your degree here, that profession or that career should give happiness. It should give happiness to you. At the same time, you have to make others also happy. So that is the first more point I want to say to my students here.
Right.
See, for example, market demands something. Without your interest, without happiness, you are doing your task. So those people are happy. Ultimately, you are not happy. So I think it won't work out. Long run, I think it won't work out. So whatever activity daily you are doing here, so I think it should be satisfied yourself first, and there should not be any pressure on you. And at the same time, based on your work or your activities, your productivity here, others involved in that also, they have to feel happy. I want to say that point to my students. And second point, what I want to say here, as this tech-savvy generations here, nowadays, every student wants everything in easy manner without putting any effort. They want to get everything in easy manner. Right? Of course, means that's technology is nothing but here. By putting less effort, we want to get maximum effort, maximum comfort. Sorry, maximum comfort. Right? But I think it won't work out. It runs for only short days. Is it clear? So in long run, if you want to run, definitely you should have one clear-cut long goal. After finishing my 4th year, I want to do this. I want to become this. Ultimately, after becoming that profession or after achieving that target, I think here it will give real happiness. Bharadwaj, I want to say that. So these are,
So, sir, how do you try to bring in practical approach towards subjects and make it much more industry oriented? Because eventually they'll have to go and work in the industry. So how do you ensure that there is practical approach in everything that you teach?
So maybe I think I want to say one thing here. See, right now, I think here as per our Indian education system is concerned, but I think here I don't know. Please, Amma, any others, if you are against to this my statement here, please excuse me. But I want to make it as my 25 years experience. Just I want to put this. See, our education system, our examination system depends on. For example, you want to understand something, you want to memorize something. In examination, you're doing some vomiting and you're getting some grade or some CGPA grade or something here. But ultimately, it won't work out. Is it clear? See, whatever you are doing here, so that output will give some benefit to society. In such a way, our education should be modified. What I feel. For example, you are asking the relation between industry or any research or India or something you are saying here. As far as it is basic is concerned, why? Because I belong to this basic sciences here. We have only basic sciences research. If you compare, for example, China and India here, China produce so many PhDs. As per my search, I am saying here. But I think those PhDs has given some benefit to society. But if you take our India, recently, I think here one of my colleague admitted in CBIT. I think it means new entry that is. So I think new entry means here she got from IIT Madras. But I felt after seeing her, what is that, resume or CV, whatever it may be, I felt one bad thing. See, when she finished physics from IIT means here, IIT should give some right placement to her. That is the meaning of IIT here. When it's not giving placement means here, I think here ultimately, so you have to think in some other direction. Bharadwaj, what I feel here.
Right. So overall, you feel that research and innovation standards in our country are not up to the level of
I don't see. I'm not against that point here. But so far we have that system. Only I think here research is what here. Only things happen. I think here there are slightly modifications. Ultimately, there is no use in society. There is a waste of research here, right? For example, in our India, if you take for example CSR units we have here, DST is there here, and DRDO is there. Okay, I am not going in depth here, but I think here what even just I want to give one best example. See, nowadays, many people, almost 132 crores people in India, you just imagine, almost 60 or 70 crores of people are using mobile. Without mobile, we can't survive every day, right? But I think most of the mobiles, we are using from
China,
foreign countries' mobiles. If India develops, our Prime Minister is saying here, digital India, digital India, digital India. It's okay, I too agree. We are Indians. But at the same time here, what is the direction they are giving to what is that generation who are interested, especially in this life? If they fabricate, they manufacture one mobile which has some competence with other top mobiles here, 100% here, at least 40 crores people, Indians are using that mobile means here, ultimately you have to feel happy. Means here, money circulation. So we are generating our economy. GDP increases. I feel in that manner here. So I'm against to government, all those things here, but it's my observation, what I feel.
Okay. So following up on this question, so what do you think we need to do to improve the overall standards of education, be it education or be it infrastructure, be it anything?
Okay, Amma. So as far as my field is concerned, my boundaries concerned, I want to say one thing here. There is no bad student. There is bad teacher. Why I want to say this statement means here, see, when I am studying my degree, I think here, I hate chemistry. Simply, I want to say one reason. Reason is, see, what teacher is saying here, I could not understand. Slowly what happens here, I develop some negative feeling in my mind. Then I hate that chemistry. But later, when I watch certain things from chemistry here, I am putting some effort. Without any teacher here, I am learning certain things here, right? So I want to say one thing here, there is no bad student, only bad teacher will be there here. So the role of teacher is what here? He has to shape the intellectual beauty. Means student to student, I think here their grasping power is different. Their thinking style is different. Their ability, way of expressions is different. The learning skills is different as far as my experience is concerned here. So the teacher, he has to went to that degree level. So he is the student. He has this ability. Okay, so we want to shape the student in this manner so that he can develop or he can create some interest in that particular subject. It can be physics, it can be chemistry, it can be mechanical, it can be civil, anything. So that is the major role of student, and I am doing that level. As per my what is that here position is concerned and roles and responsibilities concerned in my department here, not only academics, apart from academics here, whenever I have free time here, just I want to motivate my student to inspire themselves. Bharadwaj, this is what I want to say.
I mean, this is a very deep statement and this is a very brave statement coming from a professor that it is not the fault of a student, but it is the fault of a teacher. Not many people, I think, can say this statement very proudly like you. So, sir, when you started off your career, what was the vision? What was your long-term vision? Where have you reached along that? And what are you planning to do going ahead?
But maybe so far I have seen almost 20 or 22 batches. But what I feel here, maybe I said one point here, 1996 to 2004, I went as things are moving. But 2005 onwards, what I said here, I want to take things as per my wish.
Okay.
I mentioned that point here. So maybe 2005 to till 2020 or something, yes, so many students passed out. But I have some, why? Because teacher profession is what here. So in society, how many professions are there here? All those professions are coming from teacher only. If you ask one profession, if you ask one person, so they will say, he is my favorite teacher. He is my favorite. Not all teachers, just I'm saying here.
Yes,
but what I want to say here, among these all batches here, I want to maintain some good relationship with my passed out students. Even still today, when Teachers Day is there here, my students are putting, sir, happy Teachers Day. So and so day you said this point here. So we like that, sir, here. Still we can remember that point here. So I love that. I love that. So I think here I can't get these things from money. Is it clear? It's feeling.
Correct.
Feeling only. So they got some inspiration and they changed their style and they succeeded. I'm not saying all people are, depending upon their effort. Is it clear? So I think when they are saying that, I think even I don't know that person. I can't remember his name also. So many batches are there. But after seeing that statement here, as a teacher, what I feel here, see, I think these things I can't get with money. But only thing is here, that student felt some way. Oh, this is today's Teacher's Day. So Nataraj said something this day. So I followed that point here. So I want to mention that point once again to Sir here. So he mentioned Happy Teacher's Day. That's enough. So I think here, I want to get more images and more inspirations from my outgoing students.
Right.
That's what
I'm sure, sir, every student will have, when he looks back at his educational period, he will have one teacher who has inspired him the most. He will remember that one teacher definitely at school level, at college level, at any place. I'm sure that happens with everybody. Right. So, sir, tell me other thing. How do you strategize the curriculum in such a way that it is, it ensures the best practices in the entire industry? How do you plan about the curriculum?
The curriculum, for example, I want to say Newton's law, first law, second law, third law means I say these things, they won't change. If student has some interest here by searching in internet or in another resources, I think here the form, the meaning of those statements will not change. Only thing is here, up to what extent they are understanding and up to what extent they are applying, analyzing, and if any critical issue comes here, how they are resolving that particular issue, that matters. So our curriculum should be designed in such a way. So see, for example, refractive index, I can take one parameter. Refractive index means mu is equal to sin A by sin R. Even 8th class, 9th class people will say that. Even internet also it's there. In any book also it's there. But the thing is, if you dump that thing in your mind, you won't take its application. But if you install that particular topic, refractive index means this. In real life, we want to apply this refractive index like this. If you apply that concept, 100%, analyze, apply, then if any critical issue comes here, then your logic thing will come here. So I think here, but just once again, I want to mention that point here. Our education system is what here? Memorize and in exam, vomiting, grading. Is it clear? I won't like this system. So any typical situation comes here, spontaneously you have to react and try to resolve or give the best solution at that particular instant. Bharadwaj, I wish this, and I am preparing my students also in such a manner, irrespective of my curriculum here. Of course, I am giving 80% weightage to my curriculum, means I am not designing that curriculum here. AICT people are designing, or my Board of Studies people are designing here. Of course, in maybe 20% I can deviate from that here. Apart from that, so what each student wants, what exactly he wants here, apart from academics here, what are the things he required? Means motivation, inspiration, exactly where is, what is he, where he want to be, and what is his effort, whether he's putting in right track or not. We want to just shape those things here. So I am doing that level, Mr. Bharadwaj.
Great, sir, great. So you are maximizing from whatever curriculum that is there, you are trying to maximize the benefit for students from the given curriculum, right? So one question following on this, do you think foreign education system is better than India when you are saying that our teaching or not teaching methodology, but our curriculum is different? If you think that it is better, how is it better?
See, I want to say one thing here. I think recent, I think if I observe top universities, IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay and Delhi also, I think here. So they are making certain lectures. At the same time, if you see foreign universities, so they can say some topics and they don't want about attendance here. It's up to the student here. If they have passion or interest, they will come and sit, they will learn something here. But when you are going to evaluate that student here, so in giving quizzes or in giving assignments, I think their standards means we never compare our Indian standards. For example, they are choosing one real type of problem. They are assigning that problem to student here. And if you search in internet or if you search in any somewhere else, I think you won't get any solution for it here unless you involved in that particular topic here. So that is the first difference I want to say, Mr. If you know, for example, even just recently I observed one video here. So they are videos designed for 1 hour. So after watching 30 minutes here, they are going for one arts part, means some questions will come here. If you answer those questions, then remaining part you can observe. Means what does it mean?
You have to follow the entire.
Yeah, in such a way, I think their design and I think your expectations levels also entirely different. But I think in our Indian education system, maybe I don't know exactly, still some commission is there, that commission is there. I think so many people are saying here, but I think here one home to other home situation will be different. One person to other person will be different. Just opinions may be different here, but just because of different opinion, we should not break the relation between teacher and student. Bharadwaj, I want to say that point.
Right, sir. Absolutely. So, some practical approach and some immediate testing of whatever the concepts that have been taught, I think that will help in a long way in giving the best of the results to students, right? So, sir, one more question. How do you ensure, or how is it ensured in the college that the skills of the faculty are well maintained and they are up to the industry standards and they are very well up to date with the latest technology, latest trends, everything that is happening around? How are the skills of the faculty made sure that they are up to standards?
Okay, Bharadwaj, frankly, I want to say if I want to get promotion here as per UGC norms or AICTE norms here, I should undergo for one refresher course or one orientation program where I think your teachers will say, the student psychology, all those, then to enhance my teaching skills, all those things here. But I think on paper, it's good. When teacher is saying those things are right. But practically when it comes to classroom here, so I think a tech savvy generation means here. So even if you see last 6 years and this current academic year students here, lot of thinking style is different. I want to say that point here. So their thinking strategy is different. Their thinking strategy is different here. So I think here, according to our tradition system or rule system, what I want to say are norms, whatever it may be, right? So they frame certain things and they are implementing those norms and forms or rules for 7 or 8 years, right? So I got promotion. I attended orientation program. I spent almost 1 month. Means by maybe IIT Bombay or somewhere here. But after coming here, I have to think. So I learned certain things in orientation program here. Then those learning things, outcomes, I am implementing, I am teaching to my students here. Up to what extent this student is getting benefit apart from his regular benefits. In additional benefit means he should gain some more, energy. And he will get some more interest in that. So I think here in that way, I think here our system is, frankly, I'm saying, Amma, please, others, please, those, if you think in bad way, I am saying here, this is my observation. This is my observation.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. These are views of Nataraj sir, and these are his personal views. Everybody can have an opinion and can voice it. Right. So, sir, these days there is a lot of competition even in students because the number of students entering colleges, the number of students entering educational institutions is high. There are new technologies coming up. So, how do you think can students cope up with this competition and still emerge victorious in this huge, huge sea of competition?
Okay, sir. I want to say I want to share my college experience with you now. Say, for example, till 2005 to 2021 here, every year we have placements. So mechanical people, chemical people, EC people, IT people, CSC people, everyone is moving towards IT sector. It's a great corporate field. But I think here I want to put one question to mechanical students here. So after writing your MSET exam, so you have chosen this mechanical course. So you want functional placement or whatever market demands, according to that you are moving. If you want functional placement means here, you should have some special point. Special point means here, you finish means CAD/CAM or something, anything in your mechanical year, you should be professional in that, not ordinary layman here. Up to the mark, your thinking strategy and your ability, everything should be up to the mark. 100% you will success. But according to, nowadays I think here, if you take our Indian system also, kings are there. After kings, democracy came here. Now democracy means here, now market is ruling. I want to say that point here. Market means here, See, in 10th class, one student, he doesn't like, for example, engineering. But because of parent choice, or because of others' comparison, so other neighbor fellow is doing MSc or is doing engineering something, why don't you do this? Parents are compelling like that. So I think that system should not be there. So that student, he will excel in that particular field. He likes music. He likes music. So I think forcefully, if you put this engineering, of course, engineering also, I think he should have that ability. And even parents also. So Mata, Pita, Guru, Daivam, you can say that. So first teacher is what here? Mother. Second teacher is what here? Father. Third teacher? Myself, means teacher. Right? Fourth, Daivam. We don't know. It's faith. What I want to say here. So this is what is that order they gave. Right? So I think here, maximum till 10th class, so parents also is more important. But maybe if you mold in perfect line, when they come to college level, 10 plus 2 or engineering, I think they will get some right vision. Bharadwaj, what I feel.
Right. Yes, sir, that is absolutely very valuable advice to these students. So finally, sir, what would be your advice or suggestion to the young population in the country? And what is your advice, final message to the students?
Okay, so advice, I want to say one thing like this here. For anything, whatever you are doing, so there are two possibilities. Do it, don't do it, but nothing in between. Whatever you want to do here. So if you want to do something, try to do with devotion. First point I want to say. Try to do with devotion. And second point, please try to correlate your mind as well as your heart. That's nothing but involvement. If that is there, of course, after finishing that particular task, you may not get benefit. But in long run, 100% it will give more benefit, exposure, social status, everything. Right? So this is the point I want to say here. Do it, don't do it. Is it clear? And nothing in between, first point. And one more point, what I want to say here, time, money. Okay? Time means, for example, if I take 100 rupees, the value of 100 rupees in India is same. If you go to Kerala, if you go to Delhi, somewhere I think 100 rupees, 100 rupees. But the value of 100 minutes, if you, for example, we are spending some time here, right? So we are spending, again, we can't get this. So for time also, what I want to say for this young generation, time means you have to use it or lose it, but don't misuse it. Don't misuse it. That I want to say. Bharadwaj.
Right. So that's a really great message. Use it or lose it, but don't misuse it. That's absolutely a new kind of a message for this youth, sir. So, sir, finally, thank you very much for spending your valuable time, even after your regular office hours, to give this valuable suggestion based out of your long experience. So, wishing you good health and happiness going forward. And thank you for interacting with us, sir.